afternoon class. Before we begin lessons for today, I have an important matter to share with you. I recently had a meeting with a number of your subject tutors, and a common concern that was raised by many of them, including myself, is the lack of participation this class shows during lessons as well as group activities, particularly with regards to volunteering, questioning, as well as answering. Now, I am aware that a number of you here are afraid of making mistakes and embarrassing yourselves in front of your peers. But as your teacher, I sincerely urge you to try and overcome this fearful and passive nature of yours and instead actively take charge of your learning, as it would truly benefit you in the long run for a number of reasons. Firstly, when you actively participate and respond to my questions in class, I am not only able to assess your understanding of the subject, but can also identify and correct any misconceptions you may have before we move on to the next section. At the same time, we would not have to spend so much time waiting for one of you to respond to my questions, and this time can be better used to go through additional tutorial questions or examples so as to better prepare you for the examinations. Apart from that, it would also make the learning environment more interesting for both of us, because the learning environment is more interactive since conversations will flow between us smoothly. Secondly, when you actively participate during group discussions, you would also be able to develop greater critical thinking, as you would be questioning and debating different aspects of the subject with your peers. It would also make revision much simpler for you, as you would already be regularly going through the subject matter in class. Apart from that, you will also be exposed to the different opinions your classmates may have, thereby allowing you to develop a more comprehensive understanding of the subject. Lastly, when you actively speak up and participate in class, you would also be able to build up on your self-confidence as well as public speaking skills, which I can assure you would definitely come in handy in the future for any class or school presentations and when you venture out into the corporate world. Hence, I sincerely urge you to go home and reflect on your pre-existing attitudes towards learning and make the required changes to become active drivers of your learning and development. This is because active learning and ownership of your own education will not only build up on your self-confidence and make you a better public speaker, but it would also deepen your understanding of the subject matter. Remember that your teachers as well as your peers are here to help you, but we can only do that if you yourself take proactive measures to take charge of your learning today. Alright, that's all I have to say. Do you have any questions?
Regarding, you were saying something about group work, right? What if some of us can't find a group?
Don't worry about that. You'll be, I would allocate the different groups to you. So I will assure you that you will definitely have a group, and at the same time, by regularly interacting with your peers, you'll also be able to form better relationships with them. So you also can form better friends outside class. Thank you.